Received this morning. British passport. And it really is excessively British. It's got UK all over it. British passport. United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. UK. Right through the middle. You send a colour photograph to them. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 versions of that one photo. 3 of them are black and white. Same photograph converted to black and white. The one colour is very good. Actually better than my printout. But I noticed one thing most of all. Date of issue March 2021. Date of expiry March 2031. 10 years from now. I'll be 68. I don't think 10 years have ever looked so far away, unknown. Previous passport, also at this address, whatever, 10 years. I recall it was delivered by hand. I opened the door and I was given my passport 10 years ago. This time it came through the letterbox. There was a white van outside. I looked online at the passport site. There's a photograph of my front door where it had been delivered. Anonymity seems to be a way. Isolation seems to be a way. Virus, of course. But even so, shops without checkout girls, shops at all, online, delivery, click and collect. When was that? 2010, click and collect, I'm not sure. 2031, all cars will be electric in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Will they allow old engines to drive on till they drop? There's still leaded petrol around. I don't know. 2031. Trepidation. Much depends on the next year or 2 years. It's true. For myself, I really don't know. I had no trip in mind to get this. My old passport had expired, or about to. But there's something about being able to travel, no matter what thoughts you have or don't have. You can't travel without a passport. My last trip abroad was Sweden. don't think I'll be going to Brazil. And Cape Town, probably not. No. I used to like Australia, visited many times. But eventually, you realise the people there, no. You get the point eventually, you know. Warm sun, a warm place. One thing Sweden taught me is stay away from Canada. I had thoughts about Canada, but cold weather and camping, no. Cold weather and reading a book, no. Sleeping, walking, eating, not a problem. But the rest of the time, you can't even just sit there. North of the Arctic Circle, anyway. It was only in autumn. No, warm places. I was watching Flight of the Phoenix again the other night. You remember that one? They crash in the desert. Yeah. Warm weather. The climate. There's no doubt that the weather is behaving a little differently, I think. It's an old man's view, I think. But there's no doubt that the weather patterns have changed. Much said about climate change. Wherever pressure there is to deindustrialise, it is because oil and gas and coal are actually running out, as well as being pollutants. But wind and sunshine, significant players now, even now. I'm sure they will be in the future. There's a rover on Mars. That's the second car on Mars in the last few years. And it passes us by as a piece of information. It's just amazing. I don't believe there is any kind of life anywhere else but Earth. Nor do I believe human beings could or should travel to other planets. Yes, they can live on the South Pole in a balloon, metaphorically speaking. But the extremes, no. For exploration, of course. Habitation, no. I think we'll get real about how we treat this planet far sooner than we would any thoughts about habitation elsewhere. But at the moment we're caught with nature having us reminded that it's still around, still the force to be reckoned with, the only force really. And that what we do has consequences. Something social society doesn't recognise. That's the direction I would love everyone to take. Themselves, the individual self, not the social self. following others. I've been watching World at War. Brilliant, brilliant Blu-ray. You can't follow other people. No. You know what's right. You know what's not right. That would be a wondrous, fantastical, beautiful future if you could mine our own individuality. It's creative as well. It's caring unquestionably. Finding yourself makes it easier to be with other people, but not need them. (2031), 10 years from now. Will I be here? Don't know. Do you want to spin round? I'll spin you round. Flat screens, projected screens, Blu-rays, LPs, music, gardens, hope they're still around.